You might like to have a little guess at what this gadget does or did. Got a handle, which could be a left or right-handed person. Handle went round, these bits went round. There's a cutter in there, one cut from there, and one on that side. So, not easy. But what we've got here is a pennant or a cushion cutter. I left the third one off because it would then be obvious. It's a pennant, cushion or humbug cutter. So we now have a humbug cutter. Rather clever because it cutting blades that side, in there, and from underneath. So what they would do, they'd get the mix, it's supposed to be fairly stiff at that point, but it went in one side, and it seems as if the cutters take it in turns to have a go at it, but then it comes out that side. I think that was made in the early 1900s by W. Brierley, the maker of Rochdale, because you could have it making 12 drops to the ounce, 8, 4, 2, or 1 to the ounce. So the stick is passed through the machine, which cuts it and shapes the drops more regularly and better than can be produced by hand, and of course in much less time. And you now have another one. This one's quite obvious, but you could have a guess if you liked. A handle there, and one there, and this goes up. This was for printing labels for plants and trees, and it was printing them on lead. But the label went in that side. This wheel gets the label set to the right place, and this one chooses the letter you want from the alphabet on here. You've got all of your letters, numbers, full stop. It automatically goes along a space as you print. So that in W, X, Y, that's what we were. You only did 2 letters. Yes, when they came out, they looked like that. Well, this surface would be cleaned up a bit and would be painted with it was supposed to be a paint of sorts. Get the excess rubbed off, then you finished up with this I was experimenting with and just rubbed a bit of chalk in so that we could see. They're quite a useful plant because being lead, you could just wrap them around a stake or around the plant itself. It was a good idea because, see, they lasted a long time. This was a label that was taken from the wall garden here, and that one was put on the wall in 1833. Well, that's in as good condition as almost 200 years ago. I don't think our labels today last quite as long as that. There's one more little one here, just for fun. A quickie for fun. Machine, something went in there and you pushed it out through there. What was it? It put the jam into donuts. So you had a big bowl of jam there, donut went on the end, and if you're taking them home, a couple of times, but You could move the slide along one way or the other and put more jam in or less jam in. Calibrated from 0 to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now you know how the jam was put into donuts.